Hey guys, Lisa with the Barnyard Chicken, and I'm just going to, I decided to try and make the little mini journals the same size that she did. And since I don't have the 4.5 by 6.5 paper pads, and I actually do have that, but they're packed away in the attic somewhere, and yeah, I may never see them again. But I did have this paper. These are 12 by 12 pieces of paper. One of the problems is they all have these on the back. This runs the paper because, yeah, you can see that. So this, I won't be able to use this part of the paper, or you'll be able to see that in the finished design. So anyway, I just took some sheets like this. I have this stack of miscellaneous sheets. And then I took it to my cutter, and I got ready to cut these papers. And, oh yeah, so I don't know what happened to my ruler. Anyway, I did notice this yesterday when I was making the mini ones, but I don't know if you can tell, but the last time I used this ruler, all of the ink was still on it, but right here the ink is almost gone. So I can see, I know that this is a 6, even though it looks like a 5, but who knows where 6.5 is. So I'm gonna have to get a ruler out. Well, I don't have one right now, and I think I do have one in one of my Dollar Tree hauls that I haven't put away. So I'll get that ruler out, and I'll get some tape, and I will tape my 6.5 inch mark, or whatever mark it is that I need. Anyway, so what I did was I made sure I knew where this was so that I didn't cut the wrong side. So in this case, I'm going to put it on this end. So now that word is right here. And I'm going to cut this at 6.5 inches. So this is 6.5 inches right here. So this is my cheater paper. And I'm just going to, sorry about my mess. I got everything I own on my desk. All right, so anyway, I'm going to line this up and get ready to cut it. Okay, so all I'm going to do, I got this lined up, and then I will take my little cutter and I will cut this sheet at 6.5 inches. So I will have a 5.5 inch piece and a 6.5 inch piece, I think. So there we have it. And then I will have this scrap piece, and most of it will be usable, but I won't be able to use that. So this is 5.5 inches, so I could make some 5.5 by 4 or whatever. I don't know, but I'm just going to set all these aside. So see, I already have a large stack of these. I just wanted you to see me cut it. So I got all of these. I cut this many. This is the scrap. And then I went ahead and I got all of my papers cut here. These are all 6.5 inches. So now that I have this, I can see my 4.5 inch mark fine. So my 4.5 inch mark is still good. I will line it up at the 4.5 inches. And then I will I'll cut that. I can get 2 4.5 inch pieces out of this paper. Sorry, I got to use my eyes. It's hard to see through the camera. Okay. So, okay, and then I'll have this scrap left. And I have Goodness. I have a whole stack of these as well. So yeah, there is 2 6.5-inch pieces. So now I got all of these that are 4.5 by 6.5. So these, so I'm gonna make my little booklets with these 4.5 by 6.5-inch pieces. And then these are scraps, but they're almost the perfect size for bookmarkers. So there is a lot of good things that you can do with these papers. And yeah, so I don't know what I'm going to do with these. I'm excited about these, but I don't even know what to do with these here, because they're only 5.5 inches wide, and they also have the mark and the price tag on the back. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and fold these up. I just really wanted to see the difference in between the, I mean, you can see the difference. It's not really much of a difference. Let's see. It's not going to be much of a difference, I don't think. But I wanted to make one to see what the difference is, and if I should make them 6.5 or was 6 okay. Because I really hate to waste paper, but I really need to get my tripod out. I got me a tripod yesterday. I'm so excited, but things are really crazy here, so I'm trying to learn to adapt. Okay, so let's try this. I'm hands-free. Anyway, so this is the difference in size. I don't know if that makes a bigger difference or not. And I just need to pair the pages up, and go from there. So I know you don't want to see me lay all these out, so I'll put it on pause, and when I get, because I'm going to be able to get 2 sets, so that'll be $4. I'm going to be able to get 4 books out of this stack of paper. I believe I got enough for 4 books, and then I can make 2 sets. Could you each set, there's 2 books in a set. Anyway, here I go. I'll be right back. Okay, so I separated them all, and chose my cover. So you need to choose the one that you want on the cover, and this is the one I chose for this one. All the papers are the same, and so I ended up getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I ended up getting 6 groups of paper. There's 12 sheets in each one, and so yeah, 12 sheets. And then you need to fold these over and crease them. It's harder to do it when you're trying to get it in the frame. Okay, so you fold these over and crease them so you have a book. And then you can do these one at a time, 2 at a time, whatever. You can use your scoreboard or whatever you want. So then after I get these all over, the last one I did had 11. So I just went ahead and made it a round even number and did 12. I'm going to take this, my stapler, bring it to the middle. I'm going to bring it to the middle. and then staple it. And I did it backwards because I don't, oh no, I did it right because I don't want that on the outside because you will definitely snag your finger on it. And then you will turn it around or whatever. You can sew these if you prefer by hand or on the sewing machine. I'm just going to line the other side up with my crease. I got it lined up. Okay. And then I will staple that side. So I got my staples in there. You can see them from this side. And just make sure your book is good and folded down. And that's it. That's all you have to do. Other than if you want rounded corners, you can use your quarter rounder or your punch, or however you prefer to do it. I have no idea where mine is, and I may just leave them like this. I do have, the other day I had my envelope punch out, and one side will round corners. I use it to round corners all the time. If I can find that, I will use it, but if not, this is how it is. And this is the 6.5 inch book compared to the 6 inch. So we have 6.5 by 4.5 and 4 by 6. So let me know which one you prefer. With this one, I can make 6 sets out of one 12 by 12 inch paper. But if I make them this big, I can't get as many. I'm getting 2. I'm going to get 2 when I make this out of a 12 by 12 inch piece of paper. I'm getting 2 sheets of paper, 2 of these. Then I'm getting 1 stack like this that's 5.5 by 12. I don't know what I'm going to do with these. And then if they're single sheets, you end up with this on the back. So you got to take that in consideration. And also, you get 1 stack of these. So, these scraps are perfect for stuff. I love these. These are cute. And then, I don't know what I'll do with the 5.5 inch ones. But, I could always do more of these. I can make 2. I can probably make 2 more of these out of that sheet. Maybe 3. Yes, I can make 3 of these little books out of the scrap. No, I can only make 2. I was going to say I can make 3. And technically, I could make 3, except for the words. People don't want that on every page, because every page would have that on there. So, or half a page. Alright, so I guess I'll quit dawdling. These are the 2 different books. I'm not going to make them all. However, I guess I could make the matching set, because I'm going to put these together. I thought these went together cutely. And I'm just going to fold my book, crease it, and then staple it. Well, then you got to uncrease it. Staple on the crease, turn it around. There's my staple. And staple it on the other side. There's your staples. Here's your cute little book. has to go this way, because this piece of paper is directional. And that is something, when you cut these 12.5 inches, you need to make sure you have your direction. You need to make sure you cut your 6.5 this way so that your pattern is in the right order. And then I will just put these two books together and wrap my string around it. I don't know if I'll use this string or the white string, because even though this one may look good with the other, with the string, I'm doing these cupcakes. I'm doing these cupcakes, and this will be my other book. These are I'm going to make 2 books, the stripes and the cupcakes. And then I also have, just to change it up a little bit, I'm going to do the blue. I don't know if you can tell, but there is a graduated pattern on the blue. And then I'm going to do the cupcakes with it as well, because I really like the cupcakes, and somebody else may too. And yeah, so anyway, I have cupcakes, I have gray stripes. I added a couple of pieces of white paper in there for more journaling, because that's why there's 12 instead of 10. And I could even do the stripes with it to change it up. And there's this green. This is diagonal stripes, white paper. Oh, that one's backwards. Yellow stripes and blue paper. So all of them, all 6 of these books are exactly the same paper. I just try to choose a different paper for the cover. Anyway, so let me know what you think in the comments below. Should I do these 6.5 inch size ones, or just stick to these adorable 4x6 ones? Because when you do these 4x6 ones, you can save paper. Of course, if you do have those 4.5 by 6.5 inch paper pads, those are perfect for this project. And I'll try to, no, I won't try. I will link her video below, Lyric Lover 810, I believe, below. And these are her craft series number 9 video. Okay, guys, I've made this way too long, and but I've enjoyed chit-chatting with you and being silly this morning, and sending all my love and my hugs. This is Lisa with Barnyard Chicken.